we're going to be looking at factorising non-monic quadratic trinomials. So that's when you've got quadratic, so that's going to be an x squared. Trinomial, you've got three things, and non-monic means that the number in front of the x is not going to be 1. So we're going to look at this the same way we've been looking at with monic quadratic trinomials. We're going to find the product and the sum. The product is going to be of that number, and the sum is going to be of 19. However, there is one change. We need to multiply the product, that number here, by the number in front of the x squared. So that's going to be 60. So we need to find a number that's going to multiply to get 60 and add to get 19. We're going to have to find two factors of 60 for that. So you can try different things. Trial and error can always work. It will take its time, but eventually you should find that 15 and 4 should work, because 15 times 4 gives us 60, and 15 plus 4 gives us 19. Now, we can't just put it straight into the brackets when we do this. What we have to do is we're going to rewrite it, but this time it's going to be 6x squared, that's the same, but instead of writing plus 19x, we're going to split it up into two. We're going to add 15x and add 4x, and then we still have that plus 10. So it's exactly the same, we've just split this up into two, and the reason why is because we're going to group these. Now it doesn't matter if you put the 4x here or the 15x here, it'll still work the same, but you'll see kind of why, but have a go doing it the opposite way and you'll see that it will end up getting the same answer. So for this, we have to find a factor of 6x squared and 15x, a common factor. For the number, we're happy with 3. 3 is common, and there's an x value that's in common as well. Left over here, we're going to have 2x, and left over here, we're going to have 5. Now we'll take these two. Now the common factor of 4x and 10, that's going to be positive 2. We're going to be left with 2x and a positive 5. You'll notice that here we've got a common 2x plus 5 with each of these, so we're going to take that out the front, and whatever's remaining we're going to put in brackets as well. So here we're going to have 3x plus 2. So a lot more steps than we're used to, but it's essentially the same idea. It just might get a bit more complicated with this extra thing being there. Our next part of the example for part B is going to be 9x squared plus 6x minus 8. So once again, we're going to get our product and sum. For the product, it's going to be this number, the minus 8, and we're going to have to multiply it by the number in front of the x squared, which is 9, which we know is negative 72, and then the sum's going to just be that positive 6. So we need to find two numbers that multiply to get negative 72 and add to get 6. So trial and error, however you find the two factors that will make up negative 72 and add to get 6, we'll find it's 12 and negative 6. So just like up here where we broke up this 19x and broke it into 15x and 4x, we're going to do the same thing here. So the first line is 9x squared. I'm going to break up that positive 6x with a positive 12x and a negative 6x, and the negative 8 stays the same. Just like before, we're going to find a common factor with these two first numbers. We've got 9x squared plus 12x. For the number in front, we've got a common factor of 3. Common factor of 3, and then we've got a common factor of x as well. Left over we have a 3x, and left over here we have just a positive 4. Now here we've got negative 6x minus 8. The common number is going to be a negative 2, and left over we have 3x and a positive 4. Once again, these two are factors of these, so we can bring them out the front. 3x plus 4, as they are the same, and left over in brackets we have 3x minus 2.